Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mark from Solo Games, and today we're going to talk about a pretty interesting topic on Grand Archive and event packs and promo packs, and that promo packs can be weighed, just so that you understand. Why am I doing this video? So I want to be really clear. If you have been watching my content from the Magic side, you know this is what I do. If I find information about something, I want to share with the community. My thinking is that even though I know this information being out there could potentially get people who are bad or whatever to do more bad things because I'm sharing that information. But at the same time, I feel like not sharing this information will then give uneven playing ground to all the players who may not even know that this could happen. So what am I trying to say? The promo packs, the event packs, any of the single card packs that you can get for Grand Archive are able to be weighed, meaning you can tell if the pack contains a foil or non-foil. Now, if you're a Magic player, you might be saying, who cares? Like, foils are a lot of times worth less than the non-foils. I'd rather have a non-foil. Exactly. In Grand Archive, however, the foils usually carry a multiplier, sometimes between, like 8 to 10 to, 20. Some of the cards could be a lot. The other reason is because, especially if you think about something like the event packs, which is something you can win at a LGS when you play events, play games, etc., tournaments, etc. Those packs can have what we call collector super rares, CSRs, and these are signature signed cards. They're like super rare, they're foil, etc. They're really nice. The thing is this, right? Obviously, if you win one of those cards, it's worth quite a bit of money. How much? Take, for example, the Arthur, the Nia, those kind of cards. We're talking like $500 to $800 to $900 each card. So it's quite a bit of a difference between the foil and non-foil cards, which is why I want to be very clear that, look, if you get these packs, if you, get, whatever, foil, non-foil, etc., you have to understand these things are very different for Grand Archive. It's not the same for Magic. It's not the same maybe potentially for other games. I don't really know those other games, right? And so the point of this video today is really just saying, look, if you're LGS, obviously don't do anything bad because it will ruin your reputation, and you do want this game to grow. You don't want to kind of like burn it for quick cash, because as the game grows, as you build your community, you're going to have more players coming to your events. And more players means more money for your LGS. They're going to buy more products, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It kind of builds on itself, right? In a very similar way, if you're selling packs, etc., or if you're buying packs, let's talk about the buyer side, right? If you're buying packs on eBay, on other platforms, my recommendation, unless you really know the person, unless you know and trust that this has not been weighed, which again, after today's evidence, I don't know how you can do that, I wouldn't pay any amount of money, okay? And especially not from people on eBay with just a photo that says, hey, these are promo packs, whatever, here's how much I want for it. Do not buy those things. You will get burned, very likely, okay? Lastly, the reason I'm talking about this too is because I recently noticed a bunch of people trying to sell like P22 promo packs. These are the ones that have the dungeon guides in them for a premium to a non-foil dungeon guide. Now, of course, all the sealed promo packs do have a chance of containing a foil dungeon guide. However, the fact that they can be weighed, the fact that there is a big difference, means that you could potentially be losing money, especially since most of these packs aren't being charged the price of a non-foil. They're charging the price of somewhere between a foil and non-foil. So as an example, a dungeon guide currently market price for the promo version, the blue hair dungeon guide, is worth around $150 for the non-foil. And the foil version could be ranging, it's very hard to tell because the market is not very liquid, anywhere between, let's say, $850 to $1,000, okay? So if you look at that range, you can see that there is about an 8x multiplier for a foil versus non-foil. So what are people charging for the P22 promo packs? I've seen prices such as like $250 to $300 to $350, and they would say things like, not weighed, or you could get a foil, right? And that's the problem. It's people are potentially, again, I'm not trying to say that everybody who does this is like bad or, bad, because I don't know, right? But at the same time, you knowing this information should basically caution you against opening or buying those anyways. Have them open it. If it's a foil, pay them the foil, right? But if they're not taking that risk and they're trying to sell you that like a lottery ticket, really start thinking whether the lottery ticket has already been tampered with, okay? So without further ado, I was able to play at my LGS today with a bunch of our friends, and we were able to, basically win our event packs. And then as part of the experiment to show everybody at the LGS that the packs can be weighed, I did do an experiment live with everybody, so I had footage of this. I do want to share that with you, so let's go ahead and take a look at this footage.
Were you guys getting 100% hit rates though?
Here, yeah. Okay. On that other table, because I think people were moving the table, so it's so finite. 317 is like kind of weird.
So let's put it to the side, and
Yeah.
then we'll weigh your other one, and then see how they compare.
So this is a gold pack.
Yeah.
4 grams.
382.
Oh,
Okay.
this one's probably.
You might have 2 foils. Yeah, I think you might have 2 foils. You want to open
One
it?
more silver.
Okay.
One more silver. Terry.
I'll wait for Peter. Amy, you're like shaking for Benson.
Oh, maybe that's the
You
T,
need
huh?
someone that can be shaking.
I should just.
He hasn't had the experience of pulling really cool.
309 is not a foil.
So we think that this is a non-foil.
These two are
These
foils.
two are
I
foils.
think so,
Let's
yeah.
check one more time. Can you tear it again?
Sure. Yeah, that's definitely a foil.
We think that's a foil.
Yep.
And then this tear it again.
It's not you guys. It's other people. It's not you guys.
331 now? Yeah, this is definitely foil. These 2 are foils.
All right, so let's see. These three we
Signature.
predict are foils. This is a
Signature.
non-foil.
Right.
33 is so heavy.
Yeah.
Signature, baby. Prove him wrong, Peter. Prove him wrong. It had to be mine.
So non-foil, sort
Yep.
of adversity.
Yep.
Okay, so now the first of the suspected foil packs.
I feel like one of those like fortune tellers, and you were like, "This guy's a fake." Trying to prove it. Yeah.
It is a foil. Foil strike. And then the gold pack foil.
CSR.
Suspected
CSR.
foil.
The blossom. Yeah.
Yep.
Two wins.
So
I'm what 6 for 6 now. 7.
100% confirmed.
Yeah. So get a table, get the magnets out of the way. Don't have people touching the table. Look for anything around 310 and under is not a foil. 320-ish, around like plus or minus 2, foil. That's it. Easy. With all the evidence that you've seen, this is what I would say, right? No matter what, at this point, if you see any listing for event packs, gold, silver, etc., unless you know the person, I would not purchase it, because very likely it's already been weighed and it's not, worth it. So if the price, I guess, is really low, basically at the price of a non-foil, it's probably okay to purchase it because you're just now gambling for a rare or super rare, etc. I mean, there's still potentially the chance of, I know a lot of people, for example, get the silver packs so they can gamble for dungeon guides. And then I personally still like the gold packs because there's a lot of SRs I like. For example, Ghost of Pendragon or maybe like Besiege to Win. These kind of cards are still kind of cool. So there's still a chance there. But obviously your gold packs usually are going to have less good things because, again, it's like, that's not really true. The gold packs have 50% foil rate, so it's pretty high. But again, because of knowing this information, look, just don't buy those. And then definitely do not buy any sealed like promo packs, P22s, any of the promo packs really, if it's single card. From my testing, I have noticed that you cannot weigh the starter decks for CSR, so that's a great thing. So the starter decks remain pure. And because, again, too many cards, the variants, the plastic, and the packaging is too much to basically know if you're going to have a foil in that stack of like 60 or 70 cards. And then as far as the actual booster packs themselves, I have not weighed enough to understand if there is a heavy or a light pack. But again, having just more than probably 4 or 5 cards, it gives enough of a variance that it is much harder, if at all possible, to detect a weight pack. So if you're afraid of like a booster pack being weighed, I think that's less of a problem. But I'll say the same thing though, because of the consistency of this game, of like, for example, 1 ultra rare, right? 6 SRs in a booster box and 3 foils, you could still have problems with buying loose packs of the booster packs because somebody, like for example, could open the UR, could open 3 foils and then sell the rest because they're basically there's no chance of getting like any of the great cars or whatever left, right? So there is still that problem and possibility. So again, I'm not saying don't buy loose packs. I think if you buy them from your LGS, you're probably okay, right? You're probably safe, I think. But anywhere else like eBay, etc., I don't think it's a good idea. It's a kind of up to you, right? Obviously, if it's a reputable seller you trust, it's probably fine. Like for example, I sell loose packs. I don't weigh them. It's just honestly, it's just too much time, and I don't even keep track of what I pulled or what I didn't pull. Most of the loose packs I have are because, like for example, Magic side, I open up pre-release kits, and then there's just a bunch of loose packs left over. I did not actually open for singles, right? And so there's just draft packs. They're probably good to go. Yeah, it is what it is. So that's all I have to say. Shorter video today, but be careful out there. If it's promo packs, they probably can be weighed. Be careful. Anyways, information is out there, no longer asymmetric information. Anyways, I thank you for taking your time watching this video. Mark Solo Games. See you next time. Stay classy.